Looks like we're just about into air conditioning weather. Oh my word. It is about to be June. And the weather is quite fine. That's for sure. I'm almost sure I've featured this bad boy on the channel before. That is the Rocky Patel 92. This is going to be my number one go-to favorite cigar. And look at that. I didn't have to peel the bands. I just slid them right off the backside. I like that. No damage on the cigar that way. Let's just double check. Nope. Yeah, so I might have featured this on the channel before. I probably have. This is my number one go-to for higher end, more expensive cigars. These bad boys are about 21 bucks here in Canada. And then you got to pay 13% tax on top of that. One thing I like to do whenever I remember, because I don't always remember, is to get a bit of a cold draw. And that's where you inhale through the cigar before you've lit it. And this one is like, the cold draw is almost like a chocolate chip cookie without the chocolate chips, if that makes sense, like cookie batter. It's really nice. I'm gonna light this bad boy up. It's pretty squared. I guess that means it's box pressed. I don't exactly know what box pressed is, but it's a thing that happens to cigars. I'm out and about today. Usually when I shoot these videos and I'm out and about, either I'm taking it easy, really taking it easy, or I'm doing errands. Today, I'm about to go do a bit of shopping. I'm going to do the hoity-toity thing that I watched the guys from Davidoff do. Apparently that way you can get the smoke through the cigar better. I don't know if you can, but it's fun to do. So I do it. And that did not take long to light proper at all. Now, I have mentioned before that I have had some humidor issues in the past. But the way this lit up, the way it's all coming together, makes me think I have solved those humidor issues. It took me a while to get it seasoned. When I first bought it, it smelled like wood glue. And it smelled like a wood shop, which isn't a bad smell, but it's not necessarily what you're going for in a humidor. A really nice seasoned humidor, when you open it up, you should smell the tobacco and you should smell that cedar. Now when I open it up, I smell the tobacco and I smell the cedar. Pretty nice. So the way my humidor is, the top shelf is literally all my top shelf stuff. And that's going to be cigars that are about $20 each and above. My middle drawer is at somewhere between $11 and $20. And the bottom drawer is all budget smokes. Anything under $10, it's anything under $6 or $7. So it's pretty obvious to me when I open my humidor, I spent a lot of time on the mid-grade stuff. And we're stepping up to some of the higher-end stuff. That's why we're into the Rocky Patel today. And I got about 3 or 4 cigars on the top tray there that I've never had before. So I'm looking forward to those. As the weather gets nicer and I know I'm going to have time to sit out and enjoy a truly fine stick. Like most high-end tobacco, most cigar tobacco is pretty good. But there's also stuff that's fine. And now the weather's nicer and I've got a few places that I can go to enjoy a truly fine stick. I'm going to be taking my time and enjoying some of those. Right away, I'm going to tell you the draw is great. Right off the top, it's exactly what I expect from a Rocky Patel 92. It's a nice flavor profile. One of the flavor notes I kind of get on this is sort of the aftertaste of white chocolate. It's something that I know I've been getting off of this cigar for a while, but I couldn't really put my finger on it until I had some white chocolate and was like, oh yeah, that's what that is. Just a little bit. And I'd say for an unflavored tobacco, because this is not flavored, it's no flavor added to it. For an unflavored tobacco, this has like a lot of sweetness. I don't know how they do it. It's got to be the leaves they pick and how they age them. I don't know. Tobacco is tobacco is tobacco, and they get so many different variations in the cigars and so many crazy flavors. It's unbelievable. And it's a nice, affordable luxury to have. Something about the box press. To me, like I know some people don't like it, but that squared off way just makes for a more comfortable smoking experience. This also isn't a very big fat Robusto. I think it's a 46, not quite a 50. The other thing about this is it's not very stemmy. Like sometimes when you clip the cap off, or even when you look down the foot of the cigar, you can see like a lot of stems. And I think that's where a lot of the unwanted, nasty burning flavors come from. There's a few in here. I see 3, but they're very, very narrow. And overall, it's a good cigar. It's good tobacco. Rocky Patel has yet to let me down. And they deliver once again on this here 92. But I do got to get going. I might come back to you again with some flavor notes deeper into it, but I really didn't even give you any flavor notes. I just said that I'm getting a little, white chocolate off it like I never got before. Or I've always got it, I couldn't identify it. This is a bit of a busy place to try to film, but whatever. I thought it was cool with the train in the background. As we're into the last half of this guy, I will say, the flavor does evolve quite a bit. We're into dark chocolate, black coffee territory, which is typical of halfway into a cigar. But one thing I would say is for new smokers, the flavor profile is really good on these ones. But with the Rocky Patel 92s particularly, it's called a mild medium cigar, but the nicotine level seems to be pretty high in this blend. So it's probably a little slower smoking cigar. You don't want to go through it too quick. Yeah, one of the things that I wanted to touch on when I was first starting this was that I wanted to say something I'm noticing now is I'm getting into like meat flavor profiles, which is kind of weird, but I'm finding certain things like this cigar at its nicest had this like like fatty ribeye thing to it. Anyways, there's an awful lot of traffic here. I thought I'd touch base. That's the word I'm looking for. I want to touch base one more time on the final third of this cigar. There's a porta potty here, and I'm going to go use it.